Hey guys, this is Punchumper here. Welcome back to another episode. Today we're gonna be playing. Wait for it, I'm just starting something out. Called Getting Over It with Bonnet Fanny. So hard. Well, comment down below if you want me to play some other hard games, but if you're on Android, and by the way, other games that are on Android, other Roblox game and reactive video music. But before we go play it, I'm gonna ask you this. Getting Over is on Android also and iPhone, but Getting Over is a hard game. It's really a hard game. So you're gonna make me late. Here comes the wait. Now Getting Over. So let's start. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. Don't do that. Don't. What's so hard on this device? I'm sorry. Not do that. Okay. How hard is this game? How hard? How? No. Okay. There you go. I did it. Shoot. I'll do it. There you go. Come on. Come on, it's hard. It's hard first. Come on. Okay, I'm waiting. Come on. There you go, I'm almost there. There you go. Finally. Come on. No.
There's no feeling more intense
Well,
than
that's
starting over.
Okay,
If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip.
Whoa.
I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point.
I'm doing it.
Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game.
Geez.
Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Oh, that's good. What mistake?
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Okay.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game.
Woo!
It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts.
Okay.
And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its
This is the
time.
part I've been checking.
In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a
I was
hammer.
just checking if I'm.
And that act of climbing,
testing
in the digital
if
world or in
recording
real life,
works,
has certain
but
essential
it does
properties
now.
that give the game
But
its
this
flavor.
part really gets me. It's
No amount of forward
hard.
progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery.
Past it.
And the player is constantly,
Maybe we will.
unremittingly
Maybe
in
we
danger
will
of
this
falling
episode.
and losing everything.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, when you
Don't forget
start
to
Sexy
subscribe, click
Hiking,
that button
you're
to
standing
press
next to this
set
dead tree
notifications
that blocks
for
the
this
way to
channel.
the
Hit
entire
save
rest
and
of the
you never
game.
miss one of these. Click
It might
the
take you an
like
hour to
button
get
and
over that
comment
tree.
below if
A
you
lot of
want
people
to.
never got past it.
Yeah.
You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and
Yeah,
over.
I told you that.
And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy
blah,
Hiking
blah,
is
blah.
real.
Okay, maybe I will. Maybe. Okay, come on.
The obstacles in
come
Sexy
on.
Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating.
I'm
But I'm
frustrated
not
right
sure
now.
Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game.
No.
The frustration is just
Don't
essential to the
fall.
act of climbing,
Boom.
and it's authentic to the
Oh,
process
that's
of building a
huge
game about climbing.
Well,
A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier.
okay.
It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting
Okay.
fresh with new ideas.
Okay. Right now. Oh, jeez. Come on. The music's cute. No. But I'm gonna. Is it copyrighted? Please say it's not. Okay, it's gone though. We'll just go a little bit. If it's copyrighted or something like that. I don't want to be in trouble. So. Okay. 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 Come on, buddy. Dang it. I gotta make this video shorter. Because I can't upload it when it's long. So, I have to make the video short. But it's okay, I'll make more. Okay, so, chop it. I don't know how many parts there is, like how long is this game is, but I'm gonna chop it to parts. Okay. 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 Come on, how long is this game is though? Comment down below how long, okay? Oh jeez. Oh, so frustrated. Why is it so hard? Really? So hard. Now, set yourself down. Oh, don't. Oh, finally. Maybe I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it. Okay, now's the time to do it, but my hands are tired. Oh no, my hands are tired. I'm actually gonna do it. Yeah, baby. Okay, I'm actually gonna do it. No. Oh, yes, we will pass this part in this episode. Guys,
For years
we did
now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects.
Finally.
Bought in a store and assembled into a world.
Oh, jeez.
And for the most part, that hasn't happened. Because the objects in
I
the
think
stores
I
are
know what to
trash.
do this, though.
I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly
know,
made,
though.
although a lot of them are.
I think.
I mean they're
Come on,
trash in the way
reach
that
it.
food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and
Okay,
used in a certain
no.
context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Yeah, baby.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers
Yeah.
and outweighs the things that are fresh
Yeah.
and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age.
Okay.
You can build culture out of trash,
Okay.
but only trash culture. Be games,
Uh,
be movies, be
I'm
music,
doing it.
be philosophy.
Yes. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I'm
Maybe this
panicking.
is what digital
I'm
culture
panicking.
is. A monstrous
No,
mountain
no,
of trash,
no.
the ash heap of creativity's
Oh, jeez,
fountain.
I screamed.
A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite,
Okay.
and unsorted.
It's so hard. Oh, okay, so hard. So hard. Don't rush. Don't rush, though. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush. Really? Oh, no, don't fall. Don't fall. slowly. What? Do it slowly. Sleep, I said. Come on. Okay. My hands are hurting. Okay. Guys, I think I'm running out of time, but we will finish this. We will still do this like another day, but I hope you enjoy, and I hope you have a good weekend or have a good school day. And I'll see you later. Bye bye, Bun Bun.